You okay? Well, it's great to have you back here in the workshop. So, yeah, I've been very busy of late, so I thought it was time to catch up and do something. Just make my way around here, say hello. Hi everybody, hope you're all alright. So yeah, I've had a busy and interesting summer. So I did a demo a few weeks ago at Red Rose Wood Turning Club in a place called Billsborough near Garstang, which is near Preston in the northwest. That went really well, and in fact I made for the people a goblet, so here it is. I hope you're getting that. It's a chamfuta goblet, and the demo went really well, and everyone was so kind, and they were asking some amazing questions, and we had a laugh, and the goblet ended up going sort of like medieval style, which that's fine by me, and yeah, people were really amazed, and they said they felt inspired, and they couldn't believe that someone that was blind could do something like this. So that was all cool. So it was a great event. I've been into Axminster a couple of times buying bits. So what else? Just let you catch up with what's been happening in my life. Charlie, obviously, he'd finished high school this year, so he had his final exams, and before he'd got his results, he'd been to a college in Salford Quays. Now it's Media City there, and there's TV companies based there, and it's this amazing epicentre for broadcasting, really. And he'd gone to their campus. Now they've got a college there for aspiring journalists, cameramen, game developers and musicians who want to develop their skills. And Charlie went and was talking about a college course on music production, sound engineering and sound technology. So he was offered a position at this college, a place, dependent on what grades he achieved in his finals. Anyway, so proud of him, the boy nailed it. He got grades far exceeding what he needed, and yeah, he did so well in his final exams. So he started college yesterday, so he's got sort of like an induction week this week, so it's nice and relaxed for him, and he will be doing a 2-year full-time course on music production, sound technology, sound engineering, making his own music, getting it out there, promoting his music. So it's a great course. He's loving it. He's really enjoying it. So proud of him. Charlie and I flew up to Edinburgh for a couple of days to hang out and visit Edinburgh, and we had a walkabout. So that was really cool. So I've been very busy, and obviously Nicola's been doing her thing, driving me around, promoting me. She's been meeting everywhere I go. Nicola gets to meet the people too, and you know, it can't be understated how much hard work she does. So if she's listening to this, she's in a study today working from home for a couple of hours, so I don't want to interrupt her. But again, a massive shout out to Nicola for everything she does, because I can't do it on my own, as you all know. So anyway, part 1, I've got a 12-inch by 2-inch beach blanket. Now my cousin Matthew, he's ordered this. He wants a fruit bowl making, so I thought we'd spend half an hour. I'm going to do this over the course of a few days this week, so we're going to spend three-quarters of an hour this morning just getting this into some. It feels reasonably well balanced, actually. I'll just have to turn the machine on in a minute and feel, but that's where we're at. 2-inch bowl. It's great to be back. So hope you've all had a great summer. There's a little bit of an autumnal feeling in the air now, and Nicola said it's darker in the mornings and it's getting darker in the evenings. So Nicola tells me what, you know, the daylight is up to, which is strange. Obviously, again, it's whatever all you guys take for granted, and I have to rely on people telling me. Obviously, I can remember, but I have to rely on people now telling me, oh, it's getting dark now at 7:30, and yeah, it's amazing. Anywho, let's get the old face shield on. I've been getting booked for quite a few demos next year as well already. A couple in the Midlands, some over on the East Coast, Woodfest. Let's just feel for this. Let's knock that on the head. So yeah, I've got the obligatory cup of tea over here somewhere. So for all you guys that have got teenagers or people of that age out there that are going through that whole exam thing and college, and I hope everything's going all right for everybody, and life is ticking along nicely. So just make sure that this doesn't foul. That feels all right at the moment. Just tighten up that. Just make sure I'm on centre here, guys. So that needs to go down a little bit. Does it feel like that? Just a touch. So that should be it. So it does always, of course, help to plug in your lathe before you try to use it. I can't find the plug hole. Got it. Still can't find it. Thought I had it. I haven't got it. Come on. Hoorah! Right. Okay, I don't want to be going any faster than that at the moment. Obviously it's got more momentum because it's a big disc. It's a bit uneven on this back side, so I'll address that in a moment. So let's just get it into true. Bit of a wobble there because of its size, but slow and steady wins the day. So I hope you guys join in and chat amongst yourselves. So I'll be obviously just explaining what I'm doing. So nice and slow, just nice and slow. A lot of vibration there still. I'll tell you what I'm looking forward to, this Maker Central gig next year that Nick Zametti's arranging. And it's a massive honour to be asked to demonstrate there, so that's going to be off the chart, that one. Smells nice, this piece of wood. This is a great time of year actually, to be honest, because the temperature in the workshop's a little bit cooler, and you come in with a cup of tea and you've got, it's a real nice time of the year. Shout out to a wood turner that I met at the weekend called Alex from Standish near Wigan. He had a stall at a craft fair, so I was talking to Alex. And a a shout out to Gordon, who's a carpenter, who I met at a party, and he knew who I was. I've never met the guy before. And we were talking about going blind and how it had affected my life, but also he was interested to know what path my life had taken since going blind. And when I told him I was a wood turner, he went, "You're not that blind wood turner off YouTube, are you?" So I said, "Yeah." So he was absolutely made up. So yeah, he'd been watching videos on YouTube and found me, so that was really cool. So yeah, if you get to listen to this, Gordon, how do? So it also helps when I'm feeling, I can feel the areas where the PVA or the wax coating's still on. So that lets me know there's still a fair ways to go too. I've filled a couple of pen commissions as well, been doing some more pens. Mike Newman from the Speeder site, he has ordered 5 pens and 5 key rings for the charity, so I've only got one more pen to do and then they're all done. So over on this left hand corner, it's obviously I do that, you know, I start a sentence and then go, it's obviously, and then my brain's thinking of turning, so this left side, it's obviously a bit irregular still, that's what I meant to finish to say. And that's happening actually because you won't be able to see it because of the angle, but round the back here there's a little bit of a recess in the rim, so that's where I'm getting that chatter. So I'm going to actually face off. I think this could be where, well, it's actually, yeah, it's about the same both sides. That's a wobble. So I'll just get some facing off done now. Leave the tail stock up for safety. So it's nice and slow. At the edge, again, nice and slow. Keep going nice and slow. think on Bryn, the guy that I made the banjo hoop for, he's a bit camera shy, so I don't think he wants to come on camera. But that hoop that I made, and then the disc, what that is that's the actual main body of the banjo. And then that lid, that will be the backboard, and it's held away from the main body by some spacers. So that hoop is actually going to have the skin, if that's what it's called, the skin, clamped to it and tightened around, and then it's going to have the neck attached to that hoop. So that is actually what I made, and it's a good job I spent all that time polishing it and the attention to detail, because that's part of the banjo. I didn't know if he was using it as a frame to help him make something, but no, it's the main body of the banjo. So anyway, he loved it, but I don't think he's going to go onto camera, which is fine. This is mounted on the faceplate, by the way, so we'll see how we're going here now when she stops up. It's not bad actually for getting through there, but I can still feel some of the protective wax. Still feel it there, so this might actually be the biggest fruit bowl I've done. I think in fact it will be. Some quite decent tooling marks there, but it's because the speed is low at the moment. Just trying to get it balanced. I'm not after any form of quality at the minute, it's just balance I'm after. Balance equals safety, really. And with that balance you can increase the speed. It's nearly all gone now. Still being a bit treacherous. Come on. Up a bit more, that speed up a bit more. Obviously it's raised in the middle, but that's because I can't get right into that Well, I could get really close if I went to another gouge, but again, that's not important. Keeping that tailstock up at the moment is. Right, tiny little bit left there, but that will go when I shape the bowl around. So, balance isn't too bad at all now. Right. Get this tool rest out of the way. Put it somewhere safe. Cheers everybody. Blind safe metal cup. That's what you need. So I can feel obviously when it's parallel to there just by running a finger. That feels alright. So let's come up just a tad. Get rid of it. Gentle caution, and I'll be able to tell how on the centre I am in a minute. Just a thou low there. Let's try that. There you go. Pretty cool that. The ferrule's going to get stuck in the way of that, so let me find my steel rule. That's pretty good, that. So, not much movement at all there. So, I know that the tool rest is on centre there now. I know that we're pretty well balanced, so let's just turn the speed up. Doing it quite gingerly at first. I'm feeling for any instability, any noises I'm listening out for. That could be a warning sign. Let's find centre now and get it going. I think that's it. Just turn this over on its side and we can get a shear cut. Let's try and smooth things down a bit. I can just feel a bit of a ridge there, a bit of a high spot. Still there, let's feel. Just gently work in that area. Well, it's still a bit high in the centre here. Right, so it's going to be time now for bringing the tailstock up and marking the mortise. So I'll just get the tailstock back up. That's that. It's just another device to help me find where I need to be. Let's fire it up. So that's left me a score line now. Where I can put my parting tool. Which is that. So a bit closer than that. Feel for where she is. Let's move the remote control a bit closer to me here now. So I'm on there. Should be deep enough, and then I can remove the rest now with this, which is probably needing to go down a bit now, so I'll just something like that. Make sure it's straight on. There we go. Nice and slow. A bit of room there. Just working across to that centre. Chase that centre tip out. And I'll stop that there now and just have a feel. See what it feels for tear out and quality of cut, and feel if there's a ridge or a step. But that feels, apart from the very little pip there in the centre, that feels nice and true. Very good. Good quality of cut that. Let's just see if this. I mean, I'll be getting the fine finishing tool on this anyway. It's amazing, even when you've got your face shield down, a shaving can hit your chest and bounce up and stick under your eyelid. So, it can be a bit irritating. Nice and gentle touches here now, just, he says. That. I'm going to give it a foot here. Nice and gentle. Just kiss the side of that cut there. let's just start knocking this corner round. I have actually got a shape in mind for this project. And it's going to be a bit like a ring, a donut shape, a bagel shape on the outside. All being well. Start bringing that around. Like that. Get some lighter cuts. Feeling not bad at all. So the shape's coming on there. Cool. Excuse me. Nice piece of wood this. Very little tear out on it. Still some tooling marks, but we're not even at that refining stage yet. I'm just laying down form. Cool. Just having a real good feel of it here now, and this is helping me picture what it's beginning to look like and where I need to be going next. This edge needs to be more rounded over. Like an inner tube. That's a good way to describe it. Tyre inner tube. Obviously without the big hole in the middle. And because I'm going to roll the top over the same way, I will then, when I'm taking out the insides of the bowl where the fruit will sit, I'm going to undercut it as well. So, but that there now is much more like where I need it to be. Move the body around. like it. And then I will just feel for that there. Just carefully and gingerly just be working this back edge. Be working that back edge just to get a bit of that irregularity out, and that will again assist me in forming the shape. Too close there. There you go. Now, I've taken that top lip round as well somewhat now. Right. That's all I'm going to do for today, because I don't want to bore you, and I like this, doing it in instalments. I'm just feeling for where the phone is, so I'm just going to... So this is the form that it's taking at the moment. So obviously you've got the mortise there, I've got a foot, and then it comes around and curves, and I was just softening this back edge a bit just to help me decide the form. But this back edge is a bit gnarly and a bit irregular, but that will obviously all be rectified. So we shall carry on tomorrow. So thank you so very much for those of you that have been able to swing by for a bit, and that's part one of the 12-inch fruit bowl for my cousin Matthew. So I'm going to go now, folks, so I just have to get glitchy. So same time, same place tomorrow.